We have 6 episodes total, so we're burning through this. We're gonna do another episode today. Like I said, if you want an ad-free broadcasting experience, all you need to do is subscribe. You can do it for $5 dues. You can do it for free if you have a Twitch Prime. Try to catch up with fellow young Tories to the Queen, bruv. That's right, yeah. They're in that weird age group where they're like too young to be nonces yet. You know what I mean? These are nonces in training, alright? These are pedophiles in training right now, as you can tell. They're fancying a little bit of ale at the pub, alongside a little bit of jellied eels. Anyway, but the ad break must continue. That's right. All right. Well, you can use an ad block or a VPN, but Twitch Prime is free if you have an Amazon Prime account. Here is the 1-minute ad break now. That's right. Very nice. Very nice. Young Tories. Gary says, check my donation. Is it Eric? Did you see this guy on Miskiff Stream trying to sell Twitch clips as NFTs, but I think it's illegal? Weird part, the guy works at Twitch as well. No, I did not see this. We'll look at it in a little bit, but we're continuing. Dude, I'm defeating racism right now, okay? We're not gonna play around with other shit right now. We're defeating racism.
Previously on Black White.
When I walked into poetry class, it just went like...
This is penis music? Song is Rubber Band by Jackal Queenston. I think that guy's a Nazi furry or something along the lines. Yeah, no, I refuse. No, penis music is when you... Yeah, that's intergalactic penis music. What's real penis music is when it's like... That's
Who got the idea that I was ready for this?
It's very uncomfortable at Lamar Park, where those very angry people, and that definitely didn't like us being there.
Girl, they literally throw
Girl,
me
could
out.
you not feel it? It's thick.
No, I felt that. I am asking, please, without being condescending.
Did you not feel it?
I wonder if year after year I went in for a job and they won't even give me the time of day because of the color of my skin. Don't you think I'm going to feel just a little victimized?
What are you going to do about it?
You want to sit on the little lily white pedestal and say is not happening in the world, and that's
I hear you. No, I know it's out there, but I'm trying to enlighten you on the fact that you have to approach life in a certain way and not expect that mistreated because you're...
Yeah, he's enlightening a black man of the fact that, like, black people need to get over racism, and that it's their reception. It's the way that they receive racism that is the reason why it persists.
$150 for a damn watch. For what? What kind of job do you have, Negro?
Next time you go to the store, just be conscious of what we say and look around, and you might be surprised that your black butt's being watched.
The poetry classes are so honest. I just cannot stand lying to them anymore. I'm actually a white girl in black makeup.
I just want to say, I can only imagine how hard this might be for you.
Please
Please don't believe the hype. Everything in the world ain't black and white. Everybody ain't a stereotype. Just because I look wrong, I'm about to do right. Black as midnight or bright as Snow White. You better do me right or I'ma have to take flight. Put you on nice, blast on you twice. If you a zebra, better come out them stripes. Please don't believe the hype. Everything in the world ain't black and white.
Did you get your race car? Vroom, vroom. Please give me my race car.
I do not want to leave this experience without really learning all that I can about being black. I really want to get it.
Yeah, I gotta do a couple more blackface moments. You know what I mean? To like really get it. The song is called Race Car, not Race Car. No, it's not. It's literally called Race Car, like Vroom Vroom. That's literally a song about racing, dude. You're such, oh, typical, dude. Oh, because it's a black man singing. You think it's a song called Race Card? Wow, that's really fucked up. I prefer the original intro. What did you do?
Goes a kid.
What?
Austerity measures are actually good. Why don't the poor pick themselves up by their bootstrap? They try to divide us with critical race theory. Please don't bring that subliminal hate near me. These woke people haven't read a biblical page clearly. When I rap, leave a snowflake liberal face teary. Yo, I'm low-key scared of black people, but I like to rap.
Why did you do that, dude? Oh no, dude! Oh no! Oh, we gotta run that again, dude.
Austerity measures are actually good. Why don't the poor pick themselves up by their bootstrap? They try to divide us with critical race theory. Please don't bring that subliminal hate near me. These woke people haven't read a biblical page clearly. When I rap, leave a snowflake liberal face teary. Yo, I'm low-key scared of black people, but I like to rap.
Yo, I'm low-key scared of black people, but I like to rap. I'm such a fucking idiot, dude. Oh my god. Dude, you guys are fucking crazy, dude. You're nuts. You're so dumb. Is this Donda? Yeah, literally. Well, not enough Jesus.
Now I want to get to some poetry and explore and
I love my poetry class, and I want to get as much as I can with the time that I have with these people.
But alas,
Wait. Chat, is it more fucked up that they know she's doing blackface and she's still continuing to do it? Or that she was doing blackface when they didn't know she was doing it? I feel like it's somehow worse now. You know what I mean? Like, she already did the race reveal. Why is she still doing it?
By that blue-black strawberry they refer to as LaToya.
Even though my poetry class knows that I'm white, they're really psyched for me to come along with them to see things that I wouldn't have been able to see if I wasn't in black makeup.
All right, so I want Rose, to come and experience a true tradition, the kickback. It's like when you go to somebody's house and you just kick back.
All right, I want to see Rose take the bus from Inglewood to over here and see how many times she gets hollered at and see what manner she gets hollered at in. That's what I want to see.
I like Rose to experience a long, tedious day at the hair shop.
God, those fits are abysmal, dude. What the fuck? Yo, 2006 was just insane, bro. Look at this. That's just like, what were you doing, dude? What?
Long, tedious day at the hair shop.
I have made friends in the poetry circle. Dynamics are actually starting to flourish, and they let me in a different way had I just been Rose, white, and me.
Say, great. Thank y'all, and we'll see you next Friday, 7 o'clock. Okay.
The reason I'm in makeup today is because after class, Devon is going to show me around his neighborhood.
Would you have on in 2006? That. Yeah, I had that shit ready, dude. Guys, you're talking to someone who wore a fucking band, like a Nelly band under his eye to school. In fucking Turkey, dude. Like, no one even understood what I was doing. Like, nobody knew who fucking Nelly was. People thought I was hiding a zit. And, like, I didn't have a white one to wear, so I wore, like, a Band-Aid. Like, I wore, like, a tan-colored Band-Aid under my eye. And people were like, what's happening? You got a pimple? Yeah, I did that, dude. No one knew who the fuck Nelly was in Turkey. It's okay, just like Ice Cube said, the world wasn't ready, Sag.
Some old broke bikes with an inner tube that never worked. Hey, how you doing? All right.
Just walking down the street as a black girl with a black guy. The attention just by being black in a black community is so different.
What's up?
I heard you say DC.
Yeah, I go to Howard University out in DC.
I love DC, man.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard, man.
Wait, did Murat make fun of you? Fuck no, dude. Murat and I, when we were in Turkey, we were both equally, as most foreigners are that have like been introduced to black culture, obsessed with it. Are you kidding me? It's like literally every fucking foreign person's experience, dude. This shit's so cool. Like from to the outside world, we just like, that's American culture.
I love it too.
There's a lot of intriguing young brothers and sisters like yourself.
You right. Chocolate City, that's what they call it.
5 o'clock come, all the white people leave the city.
Did you used to say explicit words as a kid, or did you self-censor? No, of course I said explicit words, dude. Are you kidding me? Of course I did.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
I was really surprised at how quickly race was brought up.
Stay strong, brother.
I got you. I got you always. That's a must.
He said, take care of the queen, and looked at me. He addressed us as brother and sister.
Take care, okay?
Thank you.
You too. God bless. It's got this kinship that's like an unspoken family.
It's interesting. I mean, I would be pointed out as one of the whitest girls that you could possibly find. It's just, things are so different.
Absolutely right. That's why you here.
It is.
Explicit words all right in private? No, motherfucker. I was a kid. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? In Turkey. Yeah, go ahead, bro. Get in a time machine and cancel me, okay? Like, I don't give a fuck. I've literally been open about this.
White America to me is white people who have their own culture. And the only way you'd be accepted by white America is if you adapt to their culture. Well, I love your shoes. Where did you get those? Where did you purchase those? Yes.
I love them. They're bling bling. I call them bling bling shoes.
Bling bling shoes? Whoa, what does that mean? Bling bling. Wait, I've heard. Oh, okay. Okay.
Dazzle, you know, fun.
Okay. I did this project because I wanted my son to know how it is to adapt to.
I think the most fucked up part about this entire show is not even the fact that like functionally just blackface makeup won an Emmy, but like that they tried to make it seem like people found this believable. Like, I'm sorry, dude, but just like both the blackface and the whiteface is just not like if I saw someone walking around like this, I'd be like, that's a white guy in blackface. Like, it's so obvious. Why are they trying to make it seem like people are like, oh my God?
White America. But to me right now, Nicholas is not really getting the whole concept of that we're trying to do. I just hope that he does get something out of this.
Like, he passes, and the daughter Rose kind of passes too. But like, other than them, like, the parents don't pass at all, dude. No, I don't think the dad looked good either. Like, I think the dad looks, I don't know. The dad looks like Dave Chappelle doing whiteface, dude. Get the fuck out of here.
I really do.
Today I'm gonna be putting on my makeup, and Rose is gonna come with me to an etiquette class.
You only have one opportunity to make a first impression. One. So we're gonna start with posture.
Etiquette class is basically a class that teaches you how to walk proper. They teach you how to talk to people right and, you know, greet people, especially big people like businessmen and major people, corporations or whatever.
Say your name.
Nick.
You don't want to sound like you're...
Kids from the etiquette class, I mean, we're the same age, but the dudes I really care less for.
Okay, so I want you guys to stand up, squeezing your cheeks.
So stubborn.
Okay.
Etiquette class is not just a white kid thing.
Arms.
It's a rich white kid thing.
Nick, you totally dropped everything.
Nick.
Gosh.
I'm not gonna tell you again. Being selfish, man. Being selfish.
They were kind of joking around, but it's like white boy joking around, which is like sarcastic. But I think like black boys do that too. Boys in general just joke around, but I think he's taking it more personally. How you doing? Not well. No. What's wrong?
Oh. The dudes is just annoying.
Oh.
The guys.
The kids in etiquette class were bugging me. They thought they was being funny. I just wanted to be myself.
God, I wish I was just black right now. Oh.
I am starting to miss Bruno. He and I used to be very kissy and very funny, and this is
Oh my God. She's like, I'm starting to miss white Bruno, bro. Because Bruno is now addicted to blackface at this point. We're 4 episodes deep, and Bruno cannot stop doing blackface. Like, he's literally just straight up always in blackface, dude.
been just the most stressful little situation. So tonight, we are going to go on a date together. Well, hopefully we can let off some steam and maybe even connect with each other.
Tonight, Carmen and I are going to go see some black comics, and frankly, I hope they trash white people. I think it'd be a lot of fun to watch. I'm really excited about seeing these guys perform tonight. I've actually dabbled in performance myself.
Everybody ready? Yeah! Come on, make some noise!
I used to want a man that could wine and dine and take care of me. Now I just be glad to find one that can take care of his damn self.
I got to sit incognito with blacks, laughing and crying about the black experience.
Bro, you're 3 episodes deep with blackface. You got to stop saying blacks. What's wrong with these people, man? Why hasn't anybody stepped in and been like, why hasn't anyone been like, dude, you shouldn't say that. Just say black people. Like, you just sound so weird.
If you ain't white, you're a I don't care what you call yourself. Puerto Rican, Mexican, Jamaican, now we all the same. George Bush don't see nothing but us and them. And if you ain't us, you them.
It was definitely interesting. I took note of the fact that here we are in a comedy situation, and they are using the N-word regularly.
I've learned that black people only dance for 3 reasons. We only dance when we trying on new clothes. When we got a new shirt on, we'll dance when we got a new shirt on.
Frankly, a lot of it went over my head. I just didn't understand the...
Dude, that's awesome! Bruno! Oh, I don't understand it. That's so funny.
The jokes they were saying. It was almost like going to a different country where, you know, it's a completely different culture. and they're speaking of things that I just don't have a knowledge of.
You need to be in with the lights out so you don't get no mic, man.
It was frustrating because I wanted to, because I knew it was funny.
Because police make you paranoid. I don't know about the white people. I ain't never been white, so I don't know how they treat them. I mean, if I turn white, I'll let y'all know.
I wish they'd done, more white jokes, frankly. I thought that's what the
I know,
all about.
y'all eat that white stuff and y'all are going to be happy you're a N-word.
N-word. That's so funny.
What is?
Well, that'd be...
Bruno just says it. N-word. That's funny. Black Bruno. N-word. That's so funny. Oh, that's good, dude. Yo, he just loves. I wish there was more white representation. I love that he went to a black comedy club and said, "Why no white representation here?"
That we watched this whole comedy show, and everybody's saying, we get in the car and we go, oh, it's funny when they said the N-word.
It just seems so funny to me. There's so much on that word.
The whole thing.
What's your feeling about it?
Wait, he's a white guy in blackface dropping the N-word and then getting upset that black people kept saying the N-word. Bro, that's nuts, dude. Like, he just quickly and easily, once again, on this episode, he had to say it, obviously, as Black Bruno drops the N-word and then gets upset that black people are saying it. That's crazy.
Well, it's like this fear.
We don't have the right to use that. It's completely different. If they want to and they find comfort or release in sharing that because they've shared the pain around it.
It just seemed really false and phony and hyper paranoid to me.
I mean, there's a distinction for me. Saying, oh, he's and then quoting a joke that you just heard all night long at a comedy club.
I know. Still, there is something about it. I don't want to argue about it.
No, it's just, I'm just pointing out.
The right to say it.
Right, okay.
I think it's very important that Bruno and I both grow to a similar extent through this.
Bro, he's a grown-ass man still upset about not being able to say the N-word, dude. Oh my God, if they get pulled over right now, this is going to be delicious. Please stop.
This project, because otherwise I think it's going to be hard to relate to each other later.
I think Rose is a really good kid. Me and her went out grocery shopping, and it was pretty cool. She's really starting to understand what this opportunity is all about, and she's actually making an effort to learn what it is to be black.
It's like there's become the white family phenomenon, which is like divorced parents, you've got step family. Like white people, at least in my opinion, have become so alienated from what the family is about.
Black culture rings to me like getting back to the basics. Mama, Papa, there's a home there.
When I started elementary school, every summer, I went to my grandmother's.
Really?
Every summer.
And would you like aunts and uncles come there?
Well, they all lived in the same town, so I saw like everybody.
I have
a ton of cousins.
One cousin. You need your family. Like they tell you about yourself.
Oh yeah.
One of the most touching things about black culture to me is how their bond revolves around their family and their roots.
I am white, so I see the world through white eyes, if you will. I want to meet successful African Americans to see what it is exactly that brought them to that level of success. To hear,
you know, unlike those unsuccessful African Americans who are constantly complaining about racism, my man literally just said, I need to find some conservative black folk. Okay. I mean, we'll see what happens here. But again, Remember, there's a sampling bias here. There's a selection bias. These are people who wanted to be on a show where they would talk to a white guy in blackface. So
what their secret was, to hear what their perspectives were that enabled them to rise.
So
Today I'm going to meet with a man by the name of Fernando Pullum.
What's up, Fernando?
Who is a very successful musician.
Wow.
Although I will be in black makeup, he'll be aware that I'm a white guy.
You look black. How you doing, man?
Thank you. So do you.
Nice. Well, thank you very much.
He teaches music. He's been the teacher of the year, traveled around the world playing his music, and he has a couple of gold albums to his name.
You know, we've opened the Playboy Jazz Festival 4 times, and we played in Cuba, so we've done a lot.
That's cool. I'm going to be an open-minded student today, so that perhaps he can teach me something that will change my perspective on things.
You know, I know people say, walk this way, blah, blah, blah. I don't subscribe to that. I just believe.
I'll just be me.
Yeah.
Hey guys! Nick and I invited the etiquette class over to the house.
We're just gonna hang out. Tour? Yeah, sure, why not?
We had told him that we were doing a project about families living together.
This is my bedroom, which has been basically set up for me. This is actually Nick's.
He's got bling bling.
Yeah, that was set up for the room, as most of the stuff is.
Barbershop, the Players Club, next Friday.
Come
What's
on.
going
on here?
They kept snooping around the house, and I realized that having them over was a big mistake because they don't know that Nick is really black.
Do you remember when we got teasing?
Join the festival.
Hey, Nick, what's up?
Finally. Hey, did you have your earrings before?
No.
You just got it?
We got it done last
Are
week.
they fake? Are they pirate earrings?
No.
There was sort of a what's going on kind of feel in the air, and Nick and I knew we had to talk.
Eating.
Hey.
Are you okay?
At first, I wasn't really going to reveal myself to etiquette class.
First of all, we're just really interested right now. They've been like snooping around the house, and I've been just like, holy
Oh yeah, the black stuff.
yeah, everything,
It
everything.
was like, okay, they been in your room, they just seen this and seen that, they kind of know, so we just got, I told me and him and agreed just, I'll go out there and just be straight with him and tell him I'm black.
10 years old, I'm not gonna do it.
So we came back downstairs and me and Rose, we was telling everybody.
So really, we been here and we doing makeup tests. And the truth is, I'm not white.
Oh. What? That's a.
Oh my gosh!
But you know, the girls just looked surprised or whatever.
Can you lift up your leg? Is it?
It's black.
Can I see?
He's not a zoo exhibit, you guys.
They didn't believe me at first. So, you know, the pants lady told them to lift it up and they saw it.
He's black, you guys.
He's
Jesus.
That's so cool.
I'm just light skinned. I'm like,
oh my god! Like different.
When I revealed myself, I guess you could kind of say it's a relief because now that they know, I can kind of be more of myself around them.
You've never been like nobody's ever.
Okay, let's see. Do you think the white kids are gonna ask for the race car? I wonder if this will happen. Let's see.
okay, I got into a situation with a kid in school and he called me a I whooped his ass in front of everybody. It's all good. It's all good though. It's all good. So.
Is that the only time anyone's called you a mean name?
I can't say a word. Just go ahead and say it.
No.
It doesn't bother. It doesn't bother me.
It
bothers me.
Yeah.
Have you ever been with a white girl?
I dated plenty.
Really?
It's shocking.
I feel like Nick got placed into a situation that was quite superficial, and I felt a little
Come on, just say it.
bit disheartened that that was how white people were being represented to Nick.
If you want to pass as white, do not wear bling bling.
Trust me.
Never wear bling.
The girls came in my room, you know, just looking around and, you know, giving me tips for a white guy.
I would have to say #1 thing to being white: articulate your words and don't talk like a black person.
It's all about your body movements, how you walk. You gotta keep it, you know, I'm white. Hey, tight how's ass. it going? How's the stocks going, you know? You're white. No, this is how the white guy dances. No, back and forth. This is what I do. This is what I do. You know?
And they was trying to be hopeful and everything, but basically everything they told me I kind of got already.
Is this a do-rag?
Put that back, please. Don't touch the bandana. No, I just wear that because it's my style.
Dress up like black. Don't be a mixed Be black.
Y'all keeping it real? Y'all keeping it real, homies? Yeah, y'all keeping it real. Keeping it real.
Y'all retarded.
That was the worst sequence of events that happened. You really expect the show to like not outdo itself from the past sequences, especially ones where like, you know, Black Bruno is involved. And then the show has a way of just like upping the ante. It's kind of crazy. And they did it. Congratulations. They did it.
The thing that I have frustration with is the black culture blaming, you know, the whole slavery thing. And you owe us and affirmative action. And it seems to go from generation.
Oh my God, dude. He's just saying it. He's just, wow, I spoke too soon. Never mind. Never mind. I was wrong. There's more.
Generation to generation of somehow we're responsible for those in the black community that are less successful, less affluent. And I just come from a place of, you know, how long can you continue to play the race card and come up from a place of pity instead of, you know what, do what you need to do so that when you go out in the world, you can get a job. And that's been frustrating for me.
Well, you know, I came from very tough circumstances. Both my parents were drug addicts. And I pulled myself up from the inner city. I have a master's degree in music, and I worked very hard to get that. And I know racism exists. I personally do not let it hinder me. I ignore it. I choose to ignore it. But I know that I have to do certain things better than other people to have that same opportunity. I've been stopped several times driving down the street. You know, I had police officers to tell me, hey, it looks like you're putting a gun in your glove compartment. I'm coming from school. It's assumed because I have this nice shiny sports car, I must be a drug dealer, and I'm sitting on the sidewalk embarrassed that my students are gonna see their teacher sitting on the sidewalk.
What do I say? What do I say to you? You know, I'm white, you're black, you go through that. I don't. Now, I also teach elementary school kids. Hip hop.
Oh my God, this dude teaches kids, bro. And in Santa Monica, nonetheless, I want everybody to take a brief moment, take a breather, you know what I mean? And recognize that, like, this guy's a liberal, okay? Like, this guy's not even a fucking, like, this guy is a liberal, okay? He's supposed to be living in Santa Monica, California, California. He's like this guy is like a relatively progressive person in 2006, okay? And no, apparently, no, Chelsea, you are incorrect. Apparently, he hated Donald Trump and voted for Biden, someone was saying. So just remember that. Aren't you a liberal? No, motherfucker, I'm not a liberal.
Pop is huge, okay? You got the hat to the side, you got the bling bling, you got the pants half down your ass, you got this culture that is so promoted through this whole rap video thing that's going on. I believe it begins in—
Look at his face. He's doing the culture argument to a fucking, like, successful jazz musician who even played in, like, Cuba and shit. Like, oh my God, dude.
in the home with mom and dad if he's around, Okay, in the black community, or the dads often take off, guide their children in the right way. So
I need to dispel this rumor too. Like, this idea that like black fatherlessness is a thing. It's bullshit. There are two main reasons for this. First and foremost, according to more recent studies conducted on the matter, even if there are more single parent children, black parents are still absolutely around their children in a similar, like nearly identical number to white parents. So that's number one, even if they are out of wedlock. Okay. And two, there's a really fucking big elephant in the room that no one ever considers for some weird reason. 1 out of every black child in this country has one fucking parent that is incarcerated, dude. That number is 1 out of 42 for white people. Okay. Perhaps our criminal justice system has a fucking significant portion of that. Like, plays a significant role in that. Yeah. Did I say 1 out of every black? 1 out of every 5 black child. Sorry. 1 out of every 5. Are you crazy, bro? Not all black guys are devoted and committed. Dude, not all white guys are devoted and committed, dumbass. What the fuck are you talking about? Bruno's getting to you? Yeah. So the fatherlessness narrative is just like a fucking bullshit one.
So I think there's a big lapse in the black community where, as a whole, there isn't a promotion of the values that you're talking about.
The way you make that statement, it's too large of a blanket that you're throwing over the whole culture. And that in itself, to me, sounds racist. You know.
Again, personal responsibility. Who's up there?
Personal responsibility.
Now, why can't I just say?
That's my statement.
Okay, go ahead.
Who's going yo, 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 and hoes, and this is, I'm black, and I'm singing my song, and I'm doing it.
I just think that it's wrong to say any group of anything is all the same.
I think that Fernando felt that I just didn't get it, that I wasn't willing to look at, certain things, because I debated him on certain things.
Bruno, we can't agree on anything. I just think you're full of crap, though. I don't know how your wife can put up with you, because I sense that you'll be insensitive in other areas and not perceptive of how other people would live and navigate through the world.
I see it as logic, but go right ahead.
Your logic is illogical.
I think he's a little frustrated with me. Yes, I'm willing to look at the racism and whatnot, but I'm staunch in my opinion that, ultimately,
Yeah, you are. That's the problem, dumbass, because you're wrong. Like, it's just, you're wrong. That's the problem with, like, having white supremacist attitudes. You think you're fucking open-minded, but you're not. When faced with, like, actual facts, you still feel challenged by those facts. Or you feel challenged by that because it's like it goes against everything that you've learned your entire life. It's social conditioning is really powerful. Okay? And white supremacist social conditioning is baked into every part of our fucking lives. And that's precisely why so many white people like literally turn off a part of their fucking brain sometimes whenever we talk about shit like this. But the reality is, like, those are just your own personal feelings. Like, those are not factually correct. That's not factually correct information. Like, those are what other people have told you are factually correct information that keeps getting reinforced through our cultural attitudes. But that's it. It's not real. Like, if you're going to resort to like, oh, it must be the hippity hoppity music, when you're talking to a accomplished, celebrated jazz musician who's an educator and who's like, taking the time out of his fucking day to like invite you into his home and explain it to you while you're in fucking blackface, then I don't know what to do here. You know what I mean? Like, that's how powerful white supremacy is, and implicit biases are. That, like, you literally, white supremacy will have a dude who thinks he's open-minded, wearing blackface, talking to a black guy, telling him about why black people are actually held back because of their culture. You know? And it's such a weird thing that, like, black culture, of course, is consumed more by whites than black people, right? And yet it doesn't impact white people in the similar capacity for some reason. It's just black people. So always it goes back to intrinsic differences, right? Because there's only two ways out of this. Either there are extrinsic factors like systemic racism, or intrinsic factors like genetic differences, okay? Which is inherently a racist subject. You're saying, like, either black people have, like, racial differences that keeps them back, that sets them back from white people, which is racist, which is the intrinsic factor, or extrinsic factors such as systemic racism that has held black people back. It's that simple. So either you believe systemic racism is a real thing, or you believe that black people are inferior and you're a fucking racist. Okay? Cultural is also extrinsic. It's not. It's not. Because black culture, if you wanna categorize it as such, never impacts white people in a similar capacity. You don't hear about fucking you don't hear about white people getting impacted by black culture in this way. So you're fucking wrong. It's only used, or rather weaponized, against black people. Oh, black people they have their hip hop music. It's like, yeah, more white people listen to fucking hip hop than black people do. So what is your argument?
Yeah, you have to make life what you want it to be.
Oh yeah, you talk
Like, one last thing I'm going to say about culture. Culture is absolutely influenced by your experiences. Like, culture doesn't fucking live on its own, completely independent from material conditions. You create culture out of the struggles that you've experienced, out of the oppression that you have seen, out of intergenerational oppression and struggle. That's why there is a black culture. But when you talk about white culture, that doesn't necessarily exist unless we're memeing about it, right? Because white people can trace back their lineage all the way to whatever island that they fucking came from. Okay? It's not just always an island, but Europe as well. I don't know why I just said all white people are English for some reason. Right? But black culture is something that was created. It's a collection of African slaves that were forcibly brought here, raped, enslaved, beaten up, murdered for generations, and robbed of their own ethnic background and their identities. Despite the fact that Africa is an incredibly fucking diverse continent, full of so many different ethnicities, so many different cultures. That's why there is a made-up culture such as black culture, which is usually what we talk about when we're talking about African American culture. This guy's just curious. Can you... What are you if you aren't liberal? Just curious. What are you if you aren't liberal? Just curious. I'm a goddamn patriot, brother. That's what I am. I'm a goddamn conservative, of course. What, you don't believe me? I love Just Curious Andes. Yeah, buddy. Damn right. So is calling it black culture racist? No, what? No, there is such a thing as black culture. there isn't really anything in a similar capacity to white culture, but there is such a thing as black culture. It's a made up. It's something that black people were forced to create as a consequence of their collective struggle. Having said that, though, the racist part is when you think that like it impacts black people, and that's the reason why black people are set back or some shit like that.
Black.
What?
You talk
I
black.
talk black.
You are black, but
I
you're
think that was the
trying
most
to be
rude
white.
You talk black. All right, boy. I am black. After the kids came over, we went out together. You already know I'm black, so I'll be myself.
Yeah, but you're still trying to portray you're white.
And the expression I don't think a white guy does that all the time.
I don't think I've heard him say that. I haven't heard him say that once. Me neither.
I don't know. I keep hearing that.
Over this. You just said the N-word.
I don't care.
I know,
I don't care. I let him.
Because he doesn't care. No, but it bothers me.
But
It
don't
doesn't
listen.
matter if it bothers him. It doesn't matter if I'm black or not. It bothers me, and you
It
should
didn't
care
bother
that
me that the kids use racial jokes because, you know, we all use racial jokes. It's just all fun and games. There's certain people that get offended by it. I don't get offended. If I get into an argument with somebody like one-on-one and we're going at it big time and then they use it, that's different.
That's
but
bad.
we
That'd be
joking
bad.
around, whatever, then you use it. It doesn't bother me at all.
So it's
an okay word to say around friends. It
No,
is.
it's not,
Because
though.
he
To-
doesn't
to
care.
you.
Yeah,
Well, we use it all the time, so it
I'm
doesn't
saying-
matter. I ain't saying we as in we.
all my black friends, they wave canes around. They're like, it's gonna be a like that. That's what my friends do.
The thing that upsets me is that I asked you guys not to say it, and you use it anyway.
I haven't said it in a long time.
This
You just said it like 4 seconds ago.
All right, let me get out of my system. I'm done, dude. No more the rest of the night.
Okay, now he's starting to realize, like, wait. I feel like now he's like, wait a minute. Maybe they shouldn't say it. You know what that was? That's a time bomb right there. He just gave them a pass, and now those kids, they're gonna think it's okay, and then they're gonna say it in the wrong place, and then before you know it, it's fucking 2020, and they're getting canceled. Okay, that's right.
Somebody can just come out and call you and it don't bother you.
No. I found out that my son sat there and let a group of kids say the N-word to him, and he responded to them that he didn't care, that he really didn't have an opinion about that. So then it wouldn't bother you if you chilling in your, convertible car.
I doubt that he has these exact same feelings now that he did back then when he was young. Okay. Like, I don't think he feels that way. A lot of people go through this, like, or at least I have black friends that have gone through this, where they feel like in many circumstances, they're the only black person in like a predominantly white group setting. So they want to fit in. And white kids love saying the N-word, so they just feel like that's the best way to fit in. And then they grow out of it, and they no longer feel like that's acceptable. But it comes from a place of wanting to be accepted. As a black kid growing up in the suburbs, this is 1,000% relatable. Feels bad, man. Yeah, it's just like it's hard, dude. You don't want to, you end up finding yourself subscribing to memes, to the stereotypes. I grew up around hood ass Asians and Latinos, and they say the N-word. How do you feel about that? Dude, listen. I mean, we talked about this before. Like, there's the whatever brothers, the two white dudes that live in the hood too, and they say the M word. And it's like, I'm not gonna fucking police that shit, dude. The Hoff twins, yeah. And I'm willing to bet that even the Hoff twins know that, like, they can't say it everywhere. You know what I mean? I see. Now you can only say as a black man if it fits your agenda. Damn, dude. You got me, dude. It's very clear you've never had a black person's colored greens. I see. Now you can only say as a black man if it fits your agenda. What? The point of the pimp is not necessarily protection. It's about giving the game the girl. No. I mean, I said colored greens, dude. Explain yourself. No name X drum. What are your opinions on left streamer Hasan Piker face prison for buying a $2.7 million home, but Gen Z's favorite pundit says he wants to change the right's narrative about the left? Suck my dick. That's what my opinion on that. It's not even clever because it's a joke from The Office. Oh, he was joking? I got flamed once for saying as a black man. Okay, now I gotta Google. Hold on. Dude tripping as a black man. This not it. I bet he didn't even fucking. I bet. Was it me? How do you log people who type once to stream? I'll always catch them. Bro, you've literally held on to that since last year, dude. It's been more than 12 months, dude. Hey, the statute of limitations on your grievance in chat has run out, okay? I'm just gonna be honest with you, dude. You know, I filed it, okay? I filed your grudge under consideration, and guess what, dude? There's a 12-month statute of limitations for your grievance, and unfortunately, we're past that time. I'm convinced you guys are haters, and you are my #1 streamer I watch. Every party in the situation is clout chasing. He was getting 25K before. Oh, he's an Aiden Ross fan. Oh, that's why. He said, lol. L, by the way. Can't believe you're an Aiden Loss viewer, dude. To be fair, though, he is right. I've never had a black person's collard greens, but I'm not a fan of collard greens. I feel like it's too wet. Let's skip over all the black people's comments on the subject. No, there were people chiming in on this. Bro, he a good dude. Okay, dude. All right, we're done.
Police officer pulls you over because of the color of your skin and calls you. It's okay, right?
You literally flamed me for saying I didn't know AAV as a black man. Fuck you, dude. Shit, this is gonna be someone. This is gonna be someone whose statute of limitation has not run out, dude. Okay. I think I know who this is. Hold on. A significantly more educated man calls you out like that, you would reconsider your actions. But then again, if it was a black man, okay, he didn't say that. Wait, will we find it? No. There's a lack of POC emotes, so that would be great. We can always use Tridance. That's my shit. Wait till Donda comes out. Bezos gonna be shaking in his flip-flops. This is so dope. Pepe la bitch. Okay, nice bathroom. I can't find your grievances, so we're gonna move on.
It wouldn't bother you, right? Is that what you're telling me?
Motherfucker pulling black chatters into the public square? Yes. It's because I'm racist, dude.
You don't get it.
I just got to instill into him the plight of the black American over time and make him understand the reason he can sit here and do the things he do, and he can go free today and just date who he want to date. And that's good, that's beautiful. But I want him to understand why he can do that.
I mean, it's just sad to me. It's sad. At the age of 16, you have to explain why. And then you sit over there and act like you could care less. And I know you hear us talking and you don't have to say. That's another thing that just pisses me off with you.
Everybody got their own opinion.
I just know that white people in 2006 watched this and went, see? Those black parents are teaching him to be offended by the N-word. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I know white people watched this and they were like, that's right. Bruno, that man Bruno, he's a good guy. He's Black Bruno, he's one of the good ones. That's what they said. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Opinion, I just don't care. I understand where they're coming from about the racism and everything black people had to go through and everything, but it doesn't bother me really. I can't believe I'm so ashamed of you right now. Even the little white girls were offended, and you weren't. What really upset me the most is that, you know, I'm sitting here trying to hammer home to Bruno, Carmen, and Rose that they're not getting it, and then come to find out that my son is the damn one that's not getting it. You know what? Go upstairs. Go. You should have brought the neighbor's son.
My mom and I and my friend Latoya from poetry class decided to go to a white neighborhood in LA to go shopping and see if we could get a job.
The same area I've grown up in as myself, white. I don't exactly know what I'm expecting, but I am looking forward to being at home in different skin.
Oh yeah, no, I love this kind of stuff.
We went in and out of shops and...
Bro, it's like, at a certain point, when you recognize that, like, wearing blackface was weird and fucked up, she should have just, like, stopped doing it. But she's still doing it. Rasta pants requires your attention. Wait, is the N-word bad? It be your own son? You're a bad vegan?
And every now and then,
I don't
you
even
would
know
run
how to
into that person that wouldn't look at you.
Hi. No, it's just weird. She's like,
Oh my God. I was like, okay, strange, you know, like it really does exist.
but like this, because it's my home area, it's weird.
Walking across this one street, a few people stepped off the curb, were walking towards us. I mean, beamed a smile.
Chad, this is also penis music.
Just like, hi.
But this is like suspicious penis music. You know what I mean? This is like your penis is 007. You got agent penis. Undercover penis.
Hi.
everybody just veered away.
Holy that just shook y'all up, right? Yeah, that's what we go through sometimes.
Latoya seemed excited and happy in a way to have us experience that and validate what she's had to live with.
Are you guys hiring?
We are hiring currently, but the manager's not here, so I can't schedule an appointment without her.
Do you have an application they can pick up?
No application.
Got it. Yes. Thank you.
One of the hardest experiences was basically going in and being watched.
Excuse me. Tell your mom to cut that. These are cute.
Yeah, check that out.
Can I help you?
Oh, I'm just waiting to talk to the person that was behind. Oh. Yeah, I think she's actually gonna go get me a job application.
Oh, okay.
I was asking lots of questions. She kept shaking me off a little bit, like, you know, like impatient, doing the white smile. It felt like, yeah, no, okay, like, stop talking to me. Are you done yet?
Yeah, democracy wins. I fucking told you, dude. Dude, liberals are, dude, this is what I say all the fucking time, dude. Like, even the most, like, libbed up liberal still has a lot of, like, weird racial resentments. It's like social conditioning that's, like, inexplicable, okay? Or it's inescapable. And I don't even personally think CRT and shit like that actually end up, you know, educating liberals on that sort of thing. That was Black Bruno. White Bruno's a Trumper. Yeah, dude. Yeah, he took it to heart. Dude, you don't vote for me. You're not black, Jack. And Black Bruno was like, that's right. He was putting on the makeup. Also, I love this notion that like voting for Biden, the architect of the crime bill, is now considered to be like an anti-racist act. Which, by the way, you know, that's how fucking low the bar is, dude. Like, really? We're talking about like you know, Jim Crow Joe. Voting for Jim Crow Joe is the peak of like anti-racist action. It's crazy. It's literally the least you could do. It doesn't mean anything. You know what I mean? People still try to tell me like, well, you know, he was Obama's best friend. It's like, no, he wasn't, dude. They literally put him as the fucking VP so that like white people could feel more comfortable having like a dopey kind of racist white guy as the VP to keep the scary black man from Kenya in check. You know what I mean? You voted for Jim Crow Joe and got Yusuf Al-Bidan, who withdrew from the Middle East in order to focus on Allah. That's true. Yeah, yes. Joe Biden fell off, dude. The hood listens to Yusuf Al-Bidan now. That's right.
You know what? We've run out of applications.
Got it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
We ran out of applications.
Bye. Take care.
Have a nice afternoon.
You too.
I felt like an outsider in a place that I've been so many times.
Am I the only one who wishes the show kept going for more than 6 episodes, though? I feel like you guys are cowards if you say, yes, you're alone on this. Yeah, you're cowards. You just wanna say the right thing. I wish this show had more episodes, dude. I want so much more. Like, I feel bittersweet that it ends in like 2 more episodes. Luckily, we still have the Muslim face one where a white woman in the UK dresses up as a Pakistani woman.
Just like a little bit of impatience is what I felt.
One of the salespeople, you felt it?
Yeah.
I felt it all the way.
What I detected in their faces and in their turning their heads away was fear. I can see how over time, wow, that would either empower the hell out of me or make me lose it.
Why would it empower you? Like, directly being victim to discrimination? Why the fuck how is that empowering, dude? Jesus Christ. I think she probably meant radicalize, or she feels like oppression is, it's like white people shit, where, you know, thinking that like oppression and struggle is actually something that is something to look forward to. Because like, if you've never faced it, you look at it from like this idealized lens, because you're not ever victim to it. So you look at it from the point of like, you look at it like it's a Disney ride. It's the same as like literally fucking dressing up as a black person and doing blackface for the day and just like being able to step in and out of that easily. Yeah, she takes it as a story arc. Yeah. You would not know what oppression is. To be fair, I don't. I don't know what anti-black racism is like. I'm not fucking black. I'm not even... What the fuck? I'm not even like brown enough to know what fucking anti-brown discrimination is like. I'm not. I'm super fucking white passing. You know what I mean? Something I talk about all the time. It's a privilege that I have that I try to use for good. I mean, the TSA stuff is, it's whatever, you know what I mean? That's not like a... I still don't believe that it was because I'm, you know, Muslim. I don't. You guys claim that it's because I'm Muslim that I get hit with the fucking, the, what do you call it? The powder, like the gunpowder residue shit every time, but yeah, ask the Kurds what oppression is. I mean, what do you want? I do. I recognize that. I understand it. I talk about it. I don't know why the fuck you're like coming to me about it. Like, what do you want me to do? You know, the only thing I can do about it is deliver the top of the hour ad break. You know what I mean? That's right. Because it is top of the fucking hour. Log them. They just hate Turks. Wait, really? What was the fucking name of the dude who was like, ask the Kurds about oppression? Was it this guy? No. Anyway, it's top of the hour. Every hour, it's time for a 60-second ad break. You no longer want to see the ads. If you want an ad-free broadcasting experience, all you need to do is subscribe. Of course, you can do that. Okay, that dude is... Nah, Kurds on top. Fuck Turks. Lon, what the fuck are you on? Yeah, fuck Kurdish on top. I like you before. You turned into a rightist Turk for Turkey. RIP Ahmet Kaya in the chat. I turned into a rightist Turk for Turkey? Oh yeah, before I forget, yeah, you can avoid the ads if you subscribe for $5 or for free with the Twitch Prime, or you can use an ad block or a VPN. Here's the ad break now. No, I'm gonna finish this episode. I just Ban him? No, I'm not gonna ban him. Why would I ban him? I don't ban every dumbass. I only ban, like, the most annoying dumbasses. Stop racial oppression in Turkey now? You got it. Let me stop. Immediately after I'm done ending, racism here in the United States against, all non-white citizens, I will then go over there and wave my magic wand to end it there.
So tomorrow I get to go with Nick actually to his etiquette graduation. And I think we've got a party afterwards, right?
We'll be there too, me and Brian.
Oh, so this is gonna be like a big deal?
Yeah.
I got past etiquette class.
I met with a guy named Fernando. He is
By
the...
neolib metrics, Pakistan had a female president before USA. Just a little tidbit. So did Turkey. Konsuçiler. Turkey broke the glass ceiling. So did Pakistan way before America did. Straight up.
The African American Teacher of the Year. And he told me straight out that there is no particular way a black person walks. There is no particular way a black person talks. There is no particular anything in terms of how to portray a black person. So I don't anticipate changing what I do at all. Ho ho.
At times, it seems like Bruno, he's completely unwilling to consider that people experience this life differently than he does. He has such...
Oh, Bruno's got some drip, though, dude. It's like, it pains me to say this, but I would rock those fucking pants.
a stand on things, and so far hasn't been able or willing to let go of that stand.
He knew you was white.
No, he knew I was white. I was in black makeup, and Fernando, of course, is black.
I don't know if he got that he might have to fully engage in ways that are, at least I'm finding, painful. In a way, I'd be sad if he left this project without having a real breakthrough.
We're at Millennium Barbershop. Nick was to get a little education today in blackness.
What's up with you, man? How you want to hook up?
Cut it down low, fade.
Cut it down low, fade.
You know, I'm gonna tell you, yesterday, he had some little white friends.
Okay.
And he thought it was cool for them to, just be able to drop the N-word around and joke.
No, that's not
so,
good at all.
because he's not used to racism, so he don't know what to look for.
He's gonna get the barbershop education, dude.
I try to tell him that, hey, that word,
exactly.
It's not a lot of power.
I bet he would not disrespect the barbershop, though. Like the other dude. What was his name?
In their generation, but, for me, I'm 40, so I've been
that
through
was
the
a fighting
60s.
word.
Shit.
Even if another brother called you that.
There you go.
Yeah, that's not a joke at all, man. It's not a joke at all.
We went through too much. He needs to learn a little bit more about his heritage, his culture. I don't want him to fight behind the word, but I do want him to say, hey, that word is not cool for you to use in my presence.
We kind of took the power out of it by using it on an everyday basis.
Exactly.
But it's fraternal to us, but if somebody else calls us that outside our race that don't understand or comprehend what our struggle was about over here, yeah, they can't use that word. Why would he want some friends like that? What kind of cats was you hanging with?
I was gonna do from my class.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, I don't get offended by the word, really.
No?
No, see, I just let it slide. It's like me, I don't care.
Yeah, at the same time, I don't want nobody
Is he punishing him with a shitty fade? Is that what's going on right now? Why is he giving him the fucking jarhead fade, dude? He looks like he's just like literally gonna get up to. He's getting the Camaro. I just put a fucking down payment on a Camaro fade.
calling me that word.
Right.
Especially somebody of another nationality, you know what I mean?
Right.
It's not good at all. It's a lack of respect for who you are and what you stand for.
That's what I say.
You can't stand up for that. You might fall for anything.
I really appreciated taking Nicholas in there because I thought Joel was pretty powerful for Nicholas.
I know he's not done and he's gonna blend it in, but that is way high, dude. Get the fuck out of here.
Hopefully he'll take in, hearing it from someone else that no, it's not cool for whites to just go around to you and say the N-word. You taking it in, you soaking it all in?
Yeah. Yeah, I understand why other races using the word. I mean, really, we ain't supposed to use the word either, even though we do. But I understand clear now. Like, just check them. The next time I see it, I tell them they ain't cool, don't do it.
Yeah. Okay, I was wrong. Okay, I was wrong. I can admit it. It was high, but I was wrong. Okay.
Tonight I get to have dinner with my
It's
poetry
good.
class, and I'm thrilled to share with them all that I've gotten out of this.
I realize there is something to being black. There is such a kinship and a brotherhood that is literally like instilled. One of my truisms about being white is I do.
Bro, I can't get over this. Like, person is like still speaking like this in blackface, dude. This is still so wrong. I can't get over this. It's nuts.
Do not know where I come from. You guys have such a root in where you're from.
See, I'm sorry. I just want to always say that white people always say that to me, and I always have to let them have it.
Mike mentioned that I was somewhat envious of the bond between black culture, and it sort of started an uproar.
It's just that it's a very common understanding that white people have this whole idea of the melting pot.
Yeah.
So you come to this country and you disown your cultural identity. Everybody blends in. Unfortunately, African Americans don't have that same immigrant mentality because we didn't come by choice. So when I hear somebody say that, that's like, you don't understand what black is because we don't know where we come from.
Okay, that's something that I can learn. I don't know that.
All I have is basically what was fed to me.
Right.
By slave owners back then. I mean, my last name wouldn't have been this. I mean, I've looked this last name up. It's an English last name. I mean, I don't know what my name would have been had I, had that culture that was mine.
I agree with y'all saying, like, we don't have that African root, and for all that matters, we may never find that.
See, I pre-watched it, dude. At least I might have fucked up the barbershop part, but I did say
But I
literally
think
all
one
of it.
thing common with black people in general, we do have that slave experience. And regardless of where you come from, when we got here, it united us. People had to learn the same English language, had to be beat by the same kind of masters. And so because of that, we do have a commonality. We do have one unique culture, and that's the fact that we went through that. That we went through it and came through it, that people have fought long and hard to get us where we're at. And though Africa is important, and I would love to know, where my people came from. But I think what's more important is that I'm here now, and that there are people that can relate to one thing. And that's gonna bring us together regardless.
Within ourselves, we have like a certain sense of kinship, connection. Like black people just automatically, like you could be in a room full of white people and walk in and see one black person and you just like, oh, I have somebody. And I'm thinking, I could be wrong, but I'm thinking that's what she's saying. That we have that connection, that kinship, that if you have a white friend, cool, but there's something that this friend can never relate to. Not that I love her anymore or less, but can never be on that level.
It's just...
Yo. Unironically, Rose is getting a better education about black culture than Nick is. Like, why the fuck is Nick not hanging out with them and instead hanging out with the white kids that keep saying the N-word and like wearing his hats and going like, yo, what's up? Like, what the fuck? Jesus Christ.
I don't know. I didn't feel like I was a part of the group. Even though I've been as much a part of that group as each person in there. Honest to God, I don't feel like people are clicking with me. And I understand it, but like,
Bro, I love when people say, thanks for stealing my take. Like, bro, you've been watching me for fucking 8 hours every goddamn day that I'm live. Don't you think at some point that we're going to arrive at similar conclusions like a lot of the times? Do you think everyone in the chat is also repeating your personal take that only you came up with? Like, how do people still fail to recognize this? Like, yeah, after a while, we all start developing similar opinions.
I'm not black. I'm not black. You can't act black. You are black.
Right.
There are just some things you can't be a part of if you're not a part of it.
That's right.
Why is she crying?
And for some reason, like, just before this project, I didn't understand that, white people couldn't get along in ways. And I realized, like, you can have a black best friend if you're white, but you meet in a middle ground.
Yeah.
I don't have that history. And as much as like white me can feel like it's history, it's not just history. It's what you grow up with.
It's who you are.
It is who they are.
It's what they carry.
I don't get it. Is she like jealous? Like, I don't understand. This is so strange. Like, she wants to be included in like black struggle and have these experiences, or like, why is she crying? I don't understand.
Well, it sounds like if it's painful at first in the experience of it,
it taught me.
Can breed some acceptance and respect.
Really, big time.
Yeah.
And that is the one crazy piece to this project, that you become invisible. You're somewhat into that world, but you're like flirting with the boundary because you're not black and they'll feel it.
It's simply entrance into a conversation I wouldn't have entrance to, but it's not assuming that I'm going to understand what it is to be black.
No, it's real.
It's very real.
Tonight is the big night. It's the final etiquette class.
What the fuck is this? This isn't a meme. I just wanted to say, hey, Hasan Piker. Okay. What is this? How do you find this stuff, chat?
Dinner.
Thank you, Nick.
Nick is going to show up at dinner without his makeup on.
They went to the mall, tried on lingerie.
It's the first time these kids will see him as himself.
Dress up.
I don't know what they're gonna say.
I mean, they know I'm black, but I want them to see who I really am.
Okay.
One of those. One of those.
The only way I'm nice is if my outfit is cold and it's nice, and you get a bunch of blankets and cuddle up.
Oh, I swear I didn't. That's different. That's different. Oh my god. I didn't expect that much.
You look
That's
great.
different.
Thank you. You look
Did you really think he's gonna be better looking white?
I don't know.
better looking black, I told you.
Now I can see how you get the ladies.
Whoa.
Whoa. His voice doesn't even match
My God, it's that penis music, dude. His back.
his face now. Yeah, seriously, because that voice doesn't go with that face. You know what I mean? It's a full transformation.
It's creeping me
Twilight
out.
Zone. Why is that?
Seriously, I can't even take it. It's
Really?
creepy.
Why? What's wrong with it?
Because you're
It's
You're a
not
black
Nick.
person.
It
It's
is
like-
not Nick.
I think Nick's the same person. If I make a joke in front of Nick when he's dressed up as a white guy and I make a joke to Nick when he's dressed up as a black guy, it's the same thing. You're gonna laugh either way.
Why are you guys saying the N-word?
The N-word. Yeah, I don't feel comfortable doing it. I would have never brought it up. Never. If you did not say you're allowed to say it. You're the one that told us. I'm not. Because we were talking about it, and he said, "Dude, I do not care at all." No, you're the one that told us we could say it. Yeah, it was you. I would never have said it.
Yeah, bro, it's your fault, actually. Yeah, guess what, dude? Yo, Nick is learning a lesson right now, dude. He's learning a lesson right now, dude. What happened, bro? Yeah, it's actually your fault, dude. Yeah, we would have never said it, dude. If it wasn't for you, you were like practically begging me to say the N-word, dude. I don't know if he learned the etiquette lessons, but he's definitely learning a lesson now.
You know, I went to a barbershop, all black barbershop.
Yeah.
And I got a different perspective from a black guy. Getting his point of view and my parents' point of view from it. So it's kind of, it got me seeing a different way of why we shouldn't use the word. I know we should use the word anyway, but we use it. But
I'm optimistic about Nick's growth because he's
we shouldn't use the word any. Oh my God.
Learning. I think he's understanding society a little bit better.
I feel weird talking about this in Nick here.
Talking about what?
We're talking about.
I know, but I don't know. I just
believe me. Has the color of his skin has changed?
Yeah, I honestly do.
Cool.
I do feel weird.
Like, yeah, okay, you can know what you want to think. I could want to think that I'm not racist at all.
Yeah.
Then there's the point that you start acting different from somebody just based on their color. She's actually being honest right now and saying, just because his color changed, she feels a little bit awkward talking about the same conversation. I think that's the dead truth.
Well,
it's happened to me.
It's changed. His mind, the color doesn't change. His mind is the same. He still thinks the same. He's still saying what he wants. He could still saying what he wants.
Which one of you here were saying, "What's up, my," and thought that was funny?
Us. We did.
I got upset. But I was grateful that they really got quiet when we were actually talking to them.
That word right now is too powerful for anyone. And you kids definitely don't need to have that word coming out of your mouths because of the fact that your generation is a generation that doesn't see color. Is what the reason you're having this argument now.
Right.
Now, if you mess around and you slip around someone that is not as nice as Nick, you may catch the beating of your life. So I'm telling you and asking you not to ever say that in the presence.
I would never say it.
Already.
I know, but I'm saying I would never say it in front of you two, all right? But when it was just, you got to understand the environment that it was. It was just a bunch of kids.
Dude, I love this, dude. This is great. This is great, dude. It's just impossible, okay? Rich white kid debating the N-word with a black guy, like, he's gonna do it, okay? There's just no way. You can't stop this man. You will never. It's impossible difficulty, okay? That means he knows not to say it then. Yeah, but it doesn't matter. It's the Huckleberry Finn argument, dude. There's literally a term for it, okay? You gotta find, like, what if I said it in a space vacuum when I was in a spaceship by myself drifting near Pluto, okay? And I said it then, like, is that okay? It's like, bro, if that's literally the fucking time that you can, you know, find when you get screaming into the void and that's when you think it's okay, then you already recognize that it's not okay. That's a real argument that I've heard before, by the way, for the record. He's like, don't worry, I won't say it in front of you guys. He's like, don't worry, I won't say it in front of you people.
It was Nick initiating it, saying,
I would never say it to your generation.
But I would never say it to your generation because I know that you're.
Dude, this is actually a good lesson for Nick. He's being sold out, dude, super hard.
Generation. But now that you have told us.
Okay, it's not a generation word. It's a word that does not need to get.
Oh, I know. It carries.
Do you think we should teach Huckleberry Finn? Yeah, I don't give a fuck about teaching Huckleberry Finn, dumbass. What? No, I'm not. Immediately, dude. Just like, white people don't say the word challenge. Impossible difficulty, okay? Impossible.
Through all generations.
You didn't know now. You didn't know, so ignorance played a part. But now you're not ignorant to that anymore because you're well informed. Don't say that word because of the fact that, like I say, it's for your own good.
Okay, guys, this
Oh, geez.
is something that I made, actually, months and months ago. It's called Midlife Rap. Months before this project even came about, I bought a camera and a computer so that I can do my own video projects, and I ended up doing a rap video. After watching rap videos for a long time and getting kind of frustrated, I thought, you know, the middle-aged guy or the middle-aged person should have an opportunity to speak his or her mind as well. And it's sort of a comment.
Bro, Bruno is literally the gift that keeps on giving, dude. I'm sorry. He's just what a legend. What a treasure he has been so far. Like, from top to bottom, left to right, every step that he's taken, it's just he's stepping on every landmine possible.
Commentary on the today's rap scene. Nick, you might in particular.
Dude, that DVD is so racist, it's literally blurred out. Yeah, dude. It's just he just wrote the N-word on it. It's just multiple times. Oh, the Jesus Christ is my N-word rap video coming right now.
Particular like this. I'm anxious to show it to the Sparks and see how they feel about it. Seems like the perfect opportunity. But ladies and gentlemen, this is called midlife rap.
I'm a midlife rapper, and I rap from A to Z. I'm middle-aged and dapper with a vocabulary. No, I don't wear giant golden chains back in pants.
Oh my God.
Down my butt.
Okay, hold on. Oh my God. Okay, it didn't show anything, but hold on 1 second. I have to show you guys something. It's fine. He's fucking has pants on. Chill out. It's just his crack. But there's no butthole. There's nothing. Just chill the fuck out. But I have to show you something. Fuck, what is that? I remember seeing this. There was a New York Times article. There was a New York Times article that was like, someone said, I just looked through his hole and into his mouth. There was a New York Times article about that like young white rapper or something. Where it was like, this is a rapper who doesn't rap about chains, and it was like, and then I dove a little bit deeper. I forget who it was. Was it an LA Times article? Oh, Jimothy. Yeah, this British rapper doesn't necessarily dress or sound like his peers, but that's just how he likes it. London, like in every other aspect of life, Jimothy dresses intuitively. On a recent afternoon in Camden Market in North London, the 22-year-old rapper wore a crisp button-down under a Ralph Lauren puffer jacket. I got my mom to tailor them, he said, gesturing at his jeans. Browsing the stalls, he considered a rack of fake Gucci belts. I'm buying fakes now. Going broke to look rich is very embarrassing. Getting busy was his first rap. Turn that shit up, Charles. Hey, turn that shit up, Charles. So, is this what British people listen to? Okay, dude, don't disrespect. There's actually a robust, an awesome fucking rap scene in Britland, okay? But this, thank you. I love you. Thank you so much, Citistry. This is exactly what I was looking for. This is what I was actually looking for. Thank you. I'm begging all white rappers to stop thinking this is a good idea. This was actually what I was looking for, dude.
I'm not a typical.
This.
Look, hey, I'm not a typical rapper. Nah, I don't got chains, I don't got blame. That's not the shit that I'm after. It's not, yeah. Look, I'm not a typical rapper. Nope, all y'all predictable. Taking a page out the book, I'm a different chapter. Hey, what y'all expect me to look like? Huh? Suge Knight? Look, I don't wanna fight, I'm a good guy. Yeah. Till I get up on the mic and I hook right. Cause the punchline's tight and the hook right. Goddamn white boy got got swag. I don't spend money, I don't blow that cash. I'm just me, I don't hold that back. Interview, no mask, no Kodak Black. Look, I ain't never sold no crack. I ain't never hold no gap. Only shots that I take is a photograph or a toaster jack. I ain't close to bad. I'm less street than a cul-de-sac. Still bring heat when I flow on tracks. Y'all flow is whack, all boulder dash. They asking me where the gold is at.
Like every white rapper does this at some point, dude. Is this Jack Harlow? No, Jack Harlow would never do this, dude. Are you kidding me? So even your friend G-Eazy kind of did that. First of all, G-Eazy is not my friend. This is that jellied eels type beat. ASAP Yam says, I hate white hip hop heads. No offense. I just don't like y'all. He immediately, someone had to bring up fucking Bladey, dude.
Welcome from Miss Rose. I can take a joke. Have you ever seen a ghost? Pop out like a toast. You woke up late, the breakfast closed. You know I don't brag, but I'm about to post. Fabrics on my body. It's a sign I'm probably. Can't you see I'm leading? Rolling like a truck.
Drain gang. Okay, listen. Listen. That's literally what this guy is doing, though. Like, he's doing exactly the same thing. The middle-aged rap, like, I'm not wearing a chain.
I don't disrespect the ladies. I don't call them hoes and sluts.
I don't even know what to expect, really. He's doing the head move like a black guy, and he's really slamming rappers. You know, just really ragging on them.
I tell tales that are squeaky clean. I stay out of police station.
I mean, it was just really obnoxious. It was just like...
He's like, this is the most disrespectful thing you can do, I think. It's like that. Like, he might as well have just said the N-word, okay, over and over again. Like, this is so fucked up. This is the longer way of just saying the N-word over and over again, okay? Like, it's so... I mean, he's already done that. We already know that. But I'm saying, like... Like, he needed to advance his racism. I stay out of prison cells and police precincts.
Ridiculous.
I work hard to feed my children well, teach them lessons about life. You slapped your so-called not stab them once or twice.
You just hear the words, it can come out a little bit harsh and
Oh, never mind. He does say it. Oh, sorry. What was I thinking? What was I thinking? He does say it. He says it too. Wow, dude. This is literally a crash course in just like how racist someone can be.
I mean, it was just really obnoxious. It was just like ridiculous.
I work hard to feed my children well, teach them lessons about life. You slapped your so-called not stab them once or twice.
You just hear the words, it can come out a little bit harsh and controversial.
I don't blame anyone for my plight. I don't blame the man who done me wrong. I don't wave my hands all around. I don't bend my fingers up and down. I don't mumble incoherently. I don't wear a big old nasty frown.
Look at his face, dude. Bro, he really thought he did something, dude. Dude, come on, please. Like, there's got to be an ass beating at some point, right? This is so bad, dude. This is...
Whoa. So what do you think of that?
It was cool.
Yeah? What do you mean?
It was straight. I mean,
Yeah? I kind of ragged on the rapper. Does that offend you?
nah. I mean,
I think he
Bro, he's literally like... Yo, this is nasty, dude. He's actually like, he knows what he did. Like, he's agitating. He's agitating. He's like, you like that? Yeah, I ragged on rappers. Do you like that? Are you offended? Like, that's what he's doing. Like, he's like baiting for a fucking reaction, dude.
did that thinking we were gonna get angry and stir up something. It didn't even bother me. I just thought like, how ridiculous you are. I mean, I look at it like, just like when a comedian talks about, I mean, I just look at it like that.
I don't know if it was meant to get under my skin type things or not, but it didn't offend me at all. I didn't even care about it. That's his creative expression. Let him have it. What do you think?
He's like, he's mad. I feel like he's gonna get upset now that like they didn't get mad at him.
Actually, I think both me and my mom were really skeptical. Feels a little bit like making a separation between.
Oh my God, he's upset.
What do you think?
Actually, I think both me and my mom were really skeptical. Feels a little bit like making a.
He's got the can't wait face, dude. He's literally like, God damn it. I played the song and they didn't even get mad at me. I don't understand. What?
Separation between two different cultures that might not exist.
What do you mean cultures?
Like with a midlife man in white America versus the black rapper, which seemed to be the main.
By the way, I never mentioned black.
Personally, I don't like that rap. And
By the way, I never mentioned black. You're racist for thinking it. That's right. Owned. You fell into my trap. I played a little ruse on you. You're the one who's racist for thinking it. Very clever.
I've told him before,
I feel like there are easier ways to get a divorce, but Bruno is trying his best. Yeah. Well, I think he got what he was looking for.
really offensive to me. I squirm just because I think, especially being in the center of something that is so racially conscious.
But see, you can't. You know why? Because we're taught growing up that these kind of things
That's his
happen,
artistic expression.
and we
He
just,
can do what he
you
can
know,
say.
we don't take it personal.
Who's we?
Blacks.
I'm absolutely, totally impressed with your creativity and ingenuity. I was offended by the rap.
You were incredibly creative in the ways that you used every racist trope. You know, it was so creative when you did that. Incredibly creative ways of being racist.
Song?
What?
There's a tone to it.
That has to be the wrong take from the black dad, right? I think they're trying to be nice, but it's clown behavior. That's what it is. It's so clownish that they're like that they're laughing at him.
That's what it is. It's the same issue I've had with you throughout the project.
I don't experience Bruno having compassion in some ways, or a depth of understanding, or a willingness to feel in a deep way. He's got kind of a meat and potatoes, basic, opinionated judge.
Chat, Bruno is literally a liberal, dude. He's literally a liberal. Stop thinking that he was at the January 6th riots or anything like that. Like, he's actually a fucking liberal, okay? Liberals can be this racist too, and often are.
Judgmental stand.
There's a tone to that.
that is offensive to me. It seems to, I don't do that, and it negates the black experience.
Right.
And I don't do that. Well, no, you don't do that. You didn't grow up black.
Right, and I think that the one thing
we tend to
that
knock and mock things we don't understand.
That's it.
Point blank. And he,
Yeah,
if you don't understand
and
it,
if
knock
you
and
don't,
mock
you
That's
irritate
their
it
life.
rather than respect it and inquire into it.
But again,
Hard to.
I'm not, it's not.
No,
Bruno.
Bruno, you can say that. I don't accept that.
Right.
Okay? I don't think you're writing on behalf of midlifers. I think you wrote from your point of view. Period. And I think that you're couching it by saying you're appealing to an audience. You have these judgments that I think you have no right to have. I honestly can't tell at this point what implications this is going to have.
Damn, dude. They're fucking... They did critical race theory, bro. Maybe Ice Cube was right. Fuck, dude. They're like... Both the ladies have turned around. You know what I mean? They turned around and now they're fucking ripping into Bruno. My man Bruno is getting singled out here, okay? God damn.
For us.
Oh my God, Annie became a divorced dad? Dude, this is literally why conservatives fear critical race theory, dude. You're turning my daughter and my wife against me. I never would have thought that, like, you know, making... I mean, the funny part about this is that, like, they could have achieved this goal without doing blackface. So, like, you know, I don't know why, like, especially after the initial race reveal, like, none of the parts where they're doing blackface needs to be in blackface. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, I apologize. Award-winning blackface. But, you know. Is there an episode 5? There's 2 more episodes. I don't know if I should keep going, though. Why are they doing blackface still, though? I don't get it. To defeat racism, duh. They canceled the show because it worked. Yeah, like